let's see if this works. We're going to do a... Wait a minute, I can't shut this door. It's an experiment in a circuit bending tutorial. I've got no idea if it's going to work. If it doesn't, you won't see it, so you won't be any the wiser. We're going to pitch bend this thing. First, we're going to need to take the back off of the body by removing the screws, which I've already done. This pops out like this. Oh, wait a minute. The wires are a bit buggered. Come on. Okay, we're going to have to lie it down that way now. I've got very limited resources here, but I am just trying to give you a good idea on how this thing works. Right, see if this light's going to do as it's told. Okay, here's the circuit board. We're going to have to take the screws out of the circuit board here and touch the resistor contact from the other side. So we'll do that bit next. The body's off, we can see where the action is. That's where we'll start prodding in just a moment. Right, I think that's a better view of the circuit board. I had trouble with the wires, it was getting all tangled up. If this is out of focus, then there's not really much I can do. We can see there's some resistors in there, but we're not going to be able to get our finger into there to test to see if we've got a pitch resistor. We're just going to have to unscrew the circuit board, flip it over and have a look from that point. Okie dokie, give us a sec. Okie dokie, this is a really ramshackle approach, but it's the best I'm going to do for a while. The circuit board's been unscrewed from the body, and so has this little thing, otherwise I wouldn't be able to flip the circuit board over. So we need to find the pitch resistor. I mean, I can see a few resistors there. That'll give us a clue on where to touch. And we'll take it from there. It'll save a lot of time if I just find it first and then show you where it is. Okie dokie. It'll be a few moments. So I've got some batteries in. You'll be able to hear that the thing is actually still working. We've got the circuit board out of the way. This is going to be the best way to try and get an indication of where the resistor is that we need to adjust. My eyesight's pretty bad, so it might be a bit tricky. I'm trying to... Oh no! Let's keep it to a subtle level. Oh wow, wait a minute. You hear it speed up? That's what I'm touching, resistor 15. I'll give you a closer look in a minute. You just wet your finger a little bit and touch the bare wire that's connected to the resistor, not the resistor itself. Oh no, you can, yeah, it didn't work before. But we're touching the resistor wire, and it's speeding up really quick. Right, this is the risky bit. I'm trying to give you a closer look. I mean, it's hard to see that, I apologise. Resistor 15 is there. Yeah, trying to get some decent light on the subject, it's quite tricky. There we go, speeds up. So, that's the resistor, whoops, that we're going to replace with a potentiometer. Back in a moment. Okie dokie, tricky. I understand it's tricky to get the right focus on here. I'm trying to do this on a tripod, that's really a bit of a pain in the arse. So, you'll notice here and here, I've snipped the bare wire of the resistor. That part of the resistor is standing up on its end. Resistor 15, hopefully you can see that. I'm basically doing this half blind, it's a bit weird. And then you've got a bare wire there, so we're going to have to solder a wire underneath the body of the resistor on that side. Not this point, not this part here, underneath it, and then we'll solder a wire to that bare wire there. and we'll get a potentiometer. And then we'll just tie a crocodile clip it together and see what difference it makes. Right, now this is quite tricky. I've got wires. Oh my goodness. Do you know, I'm not surprised if I go back to this and it's all out of focus and you just can't understand a thing. Well, my finger, oh god, big chubby finger. Here is where I've set up 2 black wires at either side of where the resistor has been trimmed. They're going to get soldered into position very soon. Okay, let's try. Right, I'll try and keep this still for a few moments. Hopefully you can see where the connections have been soldered with the black wires here, soldered into position at the resistor points right here. We're going to attach a potentiometer now and keep our fingers crossed. What we've got here is a 1 mega ohm potentiometer, crocodile clipped to the wires that were soldered into place. It's going to be a bit jumpy. That's its slowest rate. Hopefully you can hear this. It's a small speaker and my washing machine is on next door. Speeds right up. That's its circuit bent, so that's all we needed to find, was that one specific resistor. I really do apologise for, but I don't, to be honest. I'm just trying to help, so if you can't understand it, if it frustrates you, just think about how it makes me feel. So here we go. It's circuit bent, it's pitch bent. We've connected to the wires where the old resistor was. Here's our 1 mega ohm potentiometer, and then we just crushed it. And we can turn it off and turn it back on again. So we can get it to work again without having to remove the batteries. Oh, good. It's very sketchy. Right, here we go. Don't stop. There we have it. So we found the pitch resistor, we soldered some wires to the ends of it, to the very front and the very rear of the resistor. We cut the resistor, and then we added our own potentiometer, which in this case was 1 mega ohm. What's left to do is to solder those wires to the potentiometer, drill a hole in the guitar, so the potentiometer can go through it. And that's all that's left to do. I'm not going to film that, it's going to be far too much of a faff on. So, just look up for a little later video after this one to look at the finished result. Thanks for watching, hope it's made sense. This is a John Lewis guitar from, yeah, pretty cheap. I don't think they even make them anymore, but this make and model must be licensed to other shops in other parts of the world. It's pretty cheap, standard guitar kind of. Oh my god, it's gone off again. So yeah, hopefully you can find something similar, but the whole case is you just have to find that one resistor that does the little pitch bend, and you should be laughing. Oh, do you know what? I think the batteries fell out. Let's try again. We're up and running. There we go. So, slowest point. And the quickest just makes it glitch. Not glitch, but crash. I'll try and get it so it doesn't crash out completely. We can see if we can get it to go into glitch mode like the black guitar toy that I have. But we'll have to wait. That'll be for another time. I think I've talked far too much. Sounds pretty cool, as chaotic as it is. That's it for now. Thank you.